Yesterday marked a year since 27 systems fell under Triglavian rule and collectively became known as the region of Pochven. Emotions were high and feelings mixed at the unveiling of the Edencom Memorial to the Triglavian invasions that took place in Yulai yesterday. This is a memorial to a war that, despite Edencom's successful defense of nearly 150 systems, led to the loss of the Pochven systems and billions of people to the invading Triglavians. The Triglavian invasions cost millions upon millions of lives and left billions living under appalling circumstances in the Triglavian-occupied systems. Conflicts still rage on many worlds of Pochven, with resistance continuing as best it can. Some refugees from these systems have spoken out, taking exception to the memorial. These groups feel it is inappropriate to raise a memorial to a war that is not yet over, and that Edencom should reinvigorate their efforts to liberate the systems. A broadcast made from the Triglavian collaborator Seriatim Focault has only added more pain to those grieving on this somber occasion.
Citizens of New Eden, subornist Kybernauts, I am Seriatim Focault, sub-commander of the internal Triglavian Revolutionary Organization. I speak to you with the consent of the convocation of Triglav outside the struggle. It has been one standard year since the realization of totality by the Triglavian collective and their Kybernaut allies. On the first day of totality, the weaving of Pochven began, and this great work of stabilization continues even now. As required by the clades of Triglav, cladistic proving through the dialectics of the concrete proceeds in the ancient domains. All citizens of New Eden are assured that as the worlds of Pochven continue to evolve with the weaving, so the peoples of Pochven are given every opportunity in the proving. Our subornist Kybernaut allies have done much to assist the clades in this great work, but we must remain vigilant against interference with the development of human potential. There are many within the corrupt, degenerate order of the old empires, propped up by Concord and Edencom, who continue to impede the destiny of humanity. These forces of stasis continue to wage a war of desperate inertia against the clades, subornist Kybernauts, and our aspirant Narodnia on the worlds of Pochven. Despite this interference, the pathetic reflex of rotting empires, the clades continue to offer the promise of proving to all living within Pochven. On this auspicious day, a year after totality, I call on subornist Kybernauts to continue the great work, and I extend the offer of the clades to all citizens of New Eden. Enter the proving as aspirant Narodnia. Seize for yourself a life beyond the petty and grasping ideologies of the old order. Join with the flow of Viraj. I am Sub-Commander Seriatim Focault, and I have spoken with the consent of the convocation of Triglav outside the struggle.
Since the end of the invasions, a number of Capsuleers loyal to Edencom and the people of New Eden have kept up the resistance in the occupied systems. These fighters have scored several battle victories against the Triglavians and their allies. Even so, it is clear that a major offensive would be needed to have any hope of lifting Triglavian rule and recovering the worlds and people of Pochven. This is Alton Haveri reporting for The Scope.